In today's video, we are going to build a raised bed bucket garden. Probably see it all over YouTube Shorts and Instagram. Well, my significant other saw it on Instagram and sent me a text message, and my first response was, well, I can do that, and I can do it better. And so what I did is I got out my SketchUp app, sketched up my container garden, and then built it. So coming up in the rest of this video, you're going to see the build, and this is something that this video you can follow along and actually do it yourself. It's pretty simple. So keep watching. Tape measure, saw, miter, or hand, electric drill, drill bits, variety, and clamps. Those are pretty much optional but helpful. Supplies, they are linked below as well. 2x4x8, 5-gallon buckets, of course. 1.5-inch wood screws, wood glue, stain, or paint. Step 1, cut the wood. We're just going to kind of speed through this. All the cut list is down below with a link in the show notes. And now we're getting to the assembly. Let's just dive right in. This is your 20-inch front legs. And what we're going to use is wood glue, and you can pre-drill. You don't have to pre-drill with wet 2x4s like this. Definitely highly recommend the right wood glue though. And then you're going to repeat this 2 times, which it'll say right there. Alright, next is the 36-inch legs, and you're going to do 4 of these. And a technique I found that made it easier is stacking 2 side by side with the one on top that you're going to attach. Add your wood glue, or attempt to like me. Do you need to spread it out? I don't think for a project like this. And again, pre-drilling. I don't know if it's necessary for that, but again, I was just being safe. And you'll see that through the entire video. So now you're going to complete this 3 more times. I'm so fast. So there's your legs all set in place. Pretty easy, straightforward. Not too difficult. Ignore the messy work area. Step 3, we're going to assemble the frames where the buckets will go. Again, glue. How useful is it to show every step? Not quite sure. I got great camera work right there. And you're going to do that 2 times. And now we're actually going to attach the legs to the planter or the frame. Again, I'm struggling with wood glue again. Now this is the part I struggle in general, getting the clamps on, getting it all even. I kind of edited out some of the frustrations and the things I made mistakes, and so you're seeing probably the right way to do it versus what I cut out. I'd say for most of my projects I actually build sometimes 3. One is figuring out how it's going to work. Second one is for camera, and then third is usually for a friend that wants it. So in this part, we're going to put the back legs on the shorter section first. or next. And we're gonna see if it's level. Who knows, my concrete might have not been level, so maybe this won't be level when I put it down. It all depends. It's just a planter, so accuracy is not exactly having to be perfect. So as you can see here, pine board, as much as you try to get it perfect and flat and square, sometimes it just won't work with you, especially with the heat. And yeah, just do your best. So here we're putting on the tall legs. These were actually the easiest, so I ended up putting glue in. Again, the right glue. So this whole project took about, without having to record, would probably take you about a weekend to do it. That's what it took me. 2 full days, but I was recording at the same time. Now at this part we're going to put them together, step 5, connecting together. And as you can see, the back part of the lower part and the front of the taller part become one piece together. I thought that was a little nice design thing to keep it consistent. I don't know if I have ADHD, but or OCD, or another acronym type of brain thing, but that's how I work. So again, we're going to clamp, and clamps are very useful if you don't have clamps in your woodshed or your work area, your work stuff. Go out and get some. Again, great camera work for me here. It's been a while since I've done a video. At this point I'm checking the bucket size. So one of the things you might want to note is when you build yours to definitely double check if your bucket is the correct size. Most 5-gallon buckets in the United States are about the same size. If they're a little small, they'll bend into place. If you don't mind that, that's fine. At this part I'm putting dividers in, and those will separate the buckets and keep them even. And we're going to do the same thing on the bottom level, and those are about 13 inches. Plans are on my website, and there's a link down below. So now what we're going to do is cross beam to basically stabilize the legs, and we're also going to give some support for the buckets so that are not just hanging. Now I thought I had this measured, but I just got a bucket and put it in there to make sure. And at the end you'll actually see the buckets will rest on the bottom support. So that is the way I wanted it, and we'll try to make that level. I struggled with this part. I don't know why. It should be the one of the easiest parts. I was all concerned about being level and stuff like that, and eventually I got it, and you'll get it too. So you're going to put the supports in the lower one as well. So now, I didn't really mention this in the beginning. This is also technically a clamp. It's called a pipe clamp, and I kind of used it to hold the support cross beam in place because I was doing this myself. If you have somebody to help you hold it, that would be just as useful as a pipe clamp. You don't need to buy one of these. I'm checking all my measurements here. And now we're screwing it in and attaching it, and then we're going to repeat for the top piece as well. Again, when it comes to pine board, they're really not that straight and even, so just kind of do the best you can. So as you're watching, just kind of notice on the left hand side is my winter cat shelter for our feral cats outside. I've got 3 or 4 of them, well 3 of them, and we take care of about 18 feral cats outside. So yes, this is definitely the cat shack. And now you're pretty much done. And my lovely partner here decided to stain it to match the shed that we built, which part 1 is only out and part 2 is almost done, and part 3 will come eventually here. That's Mama Kitty. She's the OG outside. She is the ringleader of everything at the cat shack. As you can see, the buckets fit nice and snug. They won't go anywhere, and that is intentional. You gotta love the overalls. I love those things, especially in spring. So at this part, what we're doing is we're drilling holes in the bottom of the buckets, and it's recommended 5 to 7 holes. And it's anywhere between a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. And one of the things to note is do not make the holes right over your center beam, otherwise it'll leak onto it and rot it eventually. And there you got it. That's the planter bucket garden. Let's say 6 buckets, 5 gallon, 9 pieces of 2x4, some stain, and some 2.5 inch screws. Total cost would be, to build this, is probably under $50 US. It's over engineered, but I like it. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, the whole thing, and I'll see you on the next video.